Some devils. J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Before we get to the next video online, though, we got goddamn Yasin back. So where the fuck's his email? He just sent that to me today. Subject line, more questions for your channel, goddamn it. So he said, J-Dog, keep coming with the poser bashing. I'm still watching every morning. It's what I like to hear, brah. I still want to see your carcass, sadistic intent, and merciful fate king boots. I know those vids don't get as many views, but the real fucking devils like that stuff. The Slayer one actually got a shit ton of views. I will do it. It's just a pain in the fucking ass, to be honest with you, because I got a bunch of LP stacked next to me that I got to put away. I got to kind of filing stuff. And to be completely honest with you guys, it sounds like I before some fucking dumb comes in here again. Yeah, which is fine. Please do come in, dumb. We can have another dumb. We need another dumb of the day. I haven't found one yet, though. Again, I told you it wouldn't be daily, but when I find dumb there's gonna be dumb of the day, right? Coming in, oh, poor fucking baby. But anyway, so when it comes, I'm around records all day. I'm pulling records for orders, packing them, everything, dealing with all shit. Kind of the last thing I feel like doing is filing my own stuff. You know what I mean? Again, poor baby, such a tough job. No, it's not a tough fucking job. It's just if you work at McDonald's and you're making burgers all day, do you want to go home and make burgers for dinner? It's not that you can't or as strenuous, as hard or as difficult. My life sucks, or I got a fucking hard job or harder job than you, or just somebody have it harder. Fuck yeah, people got it a million fucking times harder. I'm just saying. So that's my goddamn reason. And J-Dog gets the fucking lazies in him too, much to contrary belief. I'm not this ongoing fucking the little engine that fucking could, just nonstop goddamn energizing fucking bunny. You know what I mean? So, kind of I push it off is what I should get at. If the one things I kind of what don't I get done? Things I don't skip. I don't skip the necessity tasks I need to get done per day. I don't skip the gym. I don't skip meals. I don't skip shit that I workload. I don't skip business days, work days, things like that. But things that I will kind of delay or put off to the side is kind of filing my records or whatever. So they'll pile up and fucking mow. Well, I don't even mow my lawn. I have somebody fucking do it. But even yard work and shit, you come around a fucking house, the weeds pile high to the sky. I'm I don't fucking feel like doing that. To me, that's not a priority task as opposed to a lot of people. They make that their priority. They're working on their yard all day, but yet they're physique wise, their body. The only thing you own in this life is your fucking your body and your mind, right? They don't even take care of that. It looks like fucking shit. So what are you worried about your yard for? Fuck your yard. Fuck your yard. You take your make your fucking temple look fucking good first, then worry about your fucking yard if you got the energy afterwards. And I sure as fuck don't have the energy afterwards. So those are the things. I mean, everybody kind of has their stuff that they push to the side a little bit when they're because the day-to-day, the daily grind wears on them. Well, the daily grind wears on me too. But those are the things I push to the side. And everybody doesn't. It's just, I think what most people push to the side, they don't have their priorities straight, is what I'm getting at. They'll push the most important things to the side, hey, I'm not going to go to work no more. I'm just going to collect a free check from the government. Don't do that, dummy. You're collecting a fucking fraction of what you could be making. That's lazy fucking bitch shit right there, brah. So, but me, it's pushing, filing that's one of the things, filing my records off, push that off to the side. Just don't fucking feel like doing it. You know what I mean? So pulling out more records, my collection to show them. It's just that, again, it sounds lazy as fuck, but that's my own. I'm just being honest with you. Call me, say whatever you want. Run a fucking train on me in the comments. I don't give a fuck. But that's where the fuck we're at, and I'm not going to sit here and make up excuses. I'm going to tell you what the real goddamn excuse is. Kind of a pussy excuse, but hey, it's what the fuck I got. Yeah, but I plan on doing it too. Because once I'm grinding and showing, it's memory lane for me a little bit too, because some of them I haven't seen, and I wouldn't say I haven't seen in a long time, but I haven't, spun them in a while, whatever. But they're there, they're archived and they're stored, and I have them. And I'm glad I have them. Here are some more questions for your Green Day Pink Panty channel. God damn it! Number one, you said that you traded your Nuclear Death box set. What did you trade for? Question mark. What are some other recent albums that you've gotten rid of from your collection and why? Do you sell them to friends, post them on Discogs, or list them on to HHR website? It's funny, kind of all three methods. I never sold on Discogs before. I've only bought on Discogs. I have listed them on HH, but if I know somebody, if it's a trade or something, they have something I want, we talked, or if it's a friend that I know is about it, I do that too. And I've laid off of selling on eBay. I'll only sell it on eBay if I know I'm going to get a good amount for it, where it's dude, this thing's going to be bid up for $200-300. Even if it's only going to go for $40-50, I don't even bother anymore because eBay's a fucking pain in the ass. It's just, everything about it just fucking sucks as opposed to 20 years ago. But if it's like I said, you can get $200-300 for a record, I was like, all right, well, this is worth my goddamn time, and it's worth the little bit of fucking hassle, right? As far as the nuclear death boxes, I trade it for the hemorrhage box set, which actually is it up here? Yeah, I'm not going to open it up and show it, but it's just up here. When I showed my hemorrhage collection on video, this was one that I missed, and somebody had it, and that I found out about, and I traded it for. But it's the hematology. What is it? Part 1 or part 2? I can't remember. But it's because the other part, there's 2 parts. Another one's a double LP. I think this is part 1 though. But I'm not opening it all up. It's got this Obi strip, and then it's a fucking mess. And it's hand numbered out of 100 copies. Mine's number 92. So that is what I traded the nuclear death for. And then what the fuck else? He's in 5 questions in one again as usual. I think I knocked them all out. Oh, other recent albums that I've gotten rid of? I don't remember, to be honest with you. Nothing crazy. I haven't gotten rid of a ton in the last year or so, but I'm sure there was something. A lot of it that I have though is because I had doubles or triples. Some stuff I do get doubles or triples of. But as far as just one off, I'm just like, do I need this? There probably was something, but I can't remember. Number 2, what is the deal with the rip-off vinyl prices these days? I went to my local record store. They don't have a lot of metal. The only albums I was interested in were Surf Nicaragua and Haunting the Chapel, but they were both $32 each for a fucking EP. I specifically remember getting both of those on cassette as a kid because they were a bit cheaper than any full length. Even the new Voivod EP Ultraman was over $30, and it is literally 3 minutes of a cover song from some cartoon plus 2 live tracks. What the fuck is up with this cash grab, money hungry poser shit? So you kind of hit the nail on the head, but it's a combination of things. Well, the inflation. I mean, obviously, inflation the last 2 to 3 years is kind of really went up on a fucking higher average than normal rates. But that shit people worry about stuff. I don't really worry about it as long as it's kind of going across the board. Everything, everything just goes up. Minimum wage goes up. Everybody's wages kind of go up. It just kind of, it always fit. I mean, people worry about it because, like, for example, it's just a numerical number. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, if a jug of milk costs $100, but you're making now, let's say when a jug of milk costs $5, you'd say simple math, but you're making 50 grand a year, but now a jug of milk 30 years from now is $100 for a jug of fucking milk, a gallon of milk, right? And you're making fucking $500,000 a year. What's the fucking difference? It's just numerical. Like, it's funny because the way I look at it is, when I think it was Sweden when Craig went there, when Nunslaughter played there, and Devil Lee Rotz, that's how Craig met Devil Lee. He's like, yeah, he was kind of a, not a strange guy, but kind of, he probably thought I was strange because he bought something at the table, right? And he gave him whatever, and it's in sync. Is that their number? Don't call. I've never been to Sweden, so I don't know, but I know they have a different currency. I think that's what's called. It's SEK, SEK, or some shit like that. And it's in really high numbers. He's like, that'll be 110. That'll be maybe even more than that. Maybe it's 17,000 sync. So, holy shit, 17,000. Again, it's just a number for them. So he hands him a whatever, say to Craig, and Craig's like, I'll get you your change or whatever. It's like, kind of like that, right? Like, don't worry about it. Yeah, when you get to it, type of shit. And Craig's kind of scrounging. Whenever Devil Lee goes back with his record, he's sitting at the fucking bar. He's got a beer, he's got his record with him. Craig comes back like 20 minutes later. Hey, Devil Lee. He's like, I got your fucking change for him. He gives it to him. In his hand, he's like, all right, thanks. Because it was like 500 sync, right? That he got, or something like that. Don't quote me on the numbers, but it was something like that. But a large number, right? And Craig goes to find out why he got the look from Devil Lee Rod. He's like, dude, it was literally 5 cents, the equivalent of 5 cents. So it's like kind of like if somebody's to come up and give you a nickel, unless you're one of those ultra fucking cheapos. And I know a couple, no names mentioned, where they're worried about 5 cents. I'm like, dude, if you're worried about 5 cents, I'll give you 25 just to make you happy. Like, I don't give a fuck. Take all the change in my car. In fact, I kind of want to get rid of this shit. I'm in that category. Who gives a fuck about some change? That's how Devil Lee looked at it. But it sounds like a large number, right? That's all where we're heading, is to where $1, $100, it's basically worthless. But as long as your pay kind of goes up too, and it all eventually fucking does, it's kind of like, who cares? But so that's kind of where we're headed. So that's partially the defense of the posers, like you're saying. However, though, specifically Surf Nicaragua and the Sacred Rights, that's Metal Blade and stuff. Let's call it like it is. I mean, they're just putting that shit out strictly for money. However, slightly to their defense too, is to get these bands on board and to repress or whatever, they're going to want royalties. The band's going to be like, and I know because there's some, I'm not going to mention any names, a band's like, hey, can we repress this or press your LP? Can we do this? They're not asking for fucking, give me a 10% of the pressing, 500 copies, give me 50 copies. The bigger, yeah, that works with the smaller bands, and that's what if a smaller band, it's take a fucking hike if you don't like that, brah. It's like you gotta earn your stripes first. You're not Cannibal Corpse, goddamn. You think Cannibal Corpse is settling for fucking that? Fuck no, they're not. You gotta pull out cash. You gotta pull out the fucking the moolah. So money talks, bullshit walks. You know what I mean? Money talks and people listen. You don't know that one. Get fucking lost, brah. So yeah, your cost per unit went up. I mean, they might have to pay to do Slayer, carrying this dude. We each need a fucking $2,000 in our pocket. 5 members? Is it 4 members? 5 members? What does it say? 4 members. Whoever's on that. Is it 4 guys? 5 guys? 2 guitar players? Yeah, 4 guys. That's $8,000 right there. Again, don't quote me on numbers. I don't know the deal. I didn't see the contract. I don't fucking know. But I'm just saying, when you're dealing with higher caliber shit, they're not just asking for bump that Iron Fist, bro, and just send me a few. I got you. I know you're good for it. There's none of that bullshit. No, fuck no. Fuck no. Cash is the fucking rules the land, right? Guarantees sacred rights in that boat. And I don't blame the bands either, kind of too. Once they hit that caliber, whoa. You're going to make all this money off my band? You're going to put my shit out? Like, I want something for it too. Why do you just get the kick back and make all the goddamn money? So they want something for it. So their cost per unit went way the fuck up. It's not just the manufacturing cost. And, again, beginning from inflation, manufacturing costs have gone up on vinyl. Hands down. I don't think we sell LPs. Check our site, quote me if I'm wrong. We don't sell anything unless it's like a sale LP because we're trying to, we overstocked or whatever, pushing the last ones out the door, whatever it is, in the sale bin. But a standard LP comes in. I don't think we sell anything less than $19.99. I don't really fully pay attention. I don't do the pricing. That's a Chase job. So if there's something on there, so what about this Dumbo at $16? Well, then I stand corrected. But I'm pretty sure, and I know our titles, $19.99, $19.99. It's not because we're supposed, well, man, look at these big boys raising the prices. No, it's because the fucking prices went up. What are we going to do? Fucking start losing money now? No, it's the times. I remember when Dawn of the Dead telling me stories. Dude, back in the day, dude, a 7-inch, he's like, you got a postage paid 7-inch for $3. Then they went up to, at the times when we were selling them, you'd occasionally get them for $5 plus postage, not postage paid. I was never in the $3 postage paid camp. Then I remember when they went up to $6. Then it was $7. Chase would make the joke, yeah, $7, man, that's what it is. $1 an inch. Now, fuck. They're $9.99 to $12. And it's not because everybody's ripping it. That's just what it is for the cost. So it's a combination of both. A little bit of fucking rock star shit going on, or poser shit, if you want to call that, whichever fucking word you want to use to describe it, and just inflation. So is what it is. Number 3, check out the band Owlswood. Owlswoods. I've definitely seen the name. I think we've had them in stock. Graves from Poland. Owlswood's Graves. Oh no, maybe not Owlswood's Grave. I don't recognize that from Poland. The band name is a mouthful. Got that right. Took me fucking 3 times just to get the fucking thing out. But I think you would really like their latest album, Secret Spies of the Horn Patrican from 2022. It is black metal mixed with punk, but they have these Misfits-style backing vocals. That actually does sound pretty cool, to be honest with you. I'm going to mark that down. Maybe I'll YouTube it, goddammit. It is like black metal Misfits. Yeah, I kind of like it. I don't know if black metal Misfits. I can't think of anything. Remember, Chemic Killer did the song Flesh Eaters on one of their demos, and it was their kind of like Misfits tribute. That song was great. Loved it. But a black metal band kind of sound like the Misfits. I can't think of anybody. Yeah, that sounds fucking promising. Number 4. Do you and that Chomo Elvis from the gym still play cards every Friday night? Whatever happened to your boy? What's funny is, dude, he's another one of the guys that go to the gym who's a prime example of, you just look at him, and again, because that's my hobby too. Again, full disclosure, I know more about fucking bodybuilding training, nutrition, supplementation, pharmacology, everything as far as that department, because I'm just kind of like, this is my interest. I like it. I probably know more about that than metal. I just don't talk about it that much on this goddamn channel because, because most of the audience is fucking metal related, right? So I don't want to goddamn bore the audience. But again, want to hire the old fucking dog, get in shape, prove blood markers, lose weight, build muscle, whatever. $100 a month, unlimited questions, sourcing, everything, pointing the goddamn right direction. No filter, no nothing, no censor, nothing. Especially when the dog's fucking hired. Tell you what to eat, everything, protocol written up, everything. And I always say too, because people at my gym, I've said helped. I was like, I'm a better coach than I am a fucking bodybuilder. Because my genetics are fucking very mediocre, and genetics rule the fucking land in bodybuilding by fucking far. However, no matter how shitty your genetics are, you can always look better. It's just don't fucking go around thinking you're gonna look like fucking Phil Heath or Flex Wheeler or Lee Priest or some shit like that. That ain't gonna fucking happen. You gotta have fucking genetics with on top of a good ass fucking work ethic and consistency like a motherfucker and pushing the boundaries like a motherfucker. You gotta have all combined to get there. So I've always said, yeah, with my piss poor genetics. Actually, there's two guys at my gym. They're older than me too. I point blank told them because I kind of help them out and shit what they're doing. I'm like, dude, if you did everything to the T like I do, I was like, there's no doubt in my mind you would have a professional bodybuilder caliber of physique. 'Cause I can tell with their genetics and how far they are. They're further than me development wise, and they're doing like a fraction. Train like pussies, don't even know how to eat, don't know what they're fucking doing. I was like, dude, if you let me coach you and I'd coach you for free, I'll just say I want to see what my principles will look like on a genetic freak. And if you did everything I told you to do, and you let me, we'll train together, and I'm going to train you. You're going to train my way. Do everything. Don't question nothing. Anything I tell you to put in your body, you don't just yes sir. How fucking high? You have that mentality. I was like, there's no doubt in my mind, I can get you a pro bodybuilder, open pro bodybuilder type physique. No doubt in my mind, 1,000% positive. They just kind of laugh like, yeah, that's not really my goal though. So and it's like, yeah, must be nice. As far as Elvis, but anyways, what was I getting at? Yeah, to even answer the goddamn question, he's there every Tuesday and Thursdays, which is annoying as fuck. But he's the prime example of what you look at. He's been going to the gym, probably going there for a couple years before COVID, maybe going on 5 years, right? Not only has he not changed in a positive direction whatsoever, he's actually gotten fatter. So that's why when I say people, I'm going to the gym, go, dude, if your nutrition sucks, that doesn't mean you're going fuck all nowhere. And when I say nutrition means sucks, that doesn't necessarily, because I know people are like, oh, my nutrition doesn't suck. You know, I'm eating clean food. I'm eating chicken, broccoli, et cetera, et cetera. That doesn't mean that's to your goal. For example, if you're eating chicken, broccoli, and all these low calorie foods, but you're trying to put on muscle, then your nutrition sucks. Yes, those are clean, healthy foods. You're eating all these vegetables and stuff, but your calories are so low, dude. You're not going to build any goddamn muscle. You could get lean doing that. That's a great fucking strategy for when it's diet time, but they don't know how to fucking eat. So, guys, there's protocols to eat to gain weight, to put on size, and then it changes when it's diet time and maintenance time. My diet is not the same year round. The foods are generally the same, but the quantities change drastically. And then I like to keep peace of mind too, as far as implementing cheats and like dirty food, so you don't fucking lose your mind because you're doing this theoretically for a fucking lifetime, to where you don't build up food allergies, food sensitivities. A lot of people do that too. They'll cut out fun foods for so long, and then they're fucked because their body's not immune to it no more, and then it doesn't recognize it. It recognizes almost like a foreign invader, and they get sick. They get digestive problems. So like that's why you don't do that, man, because food is such a social thing, and it is an enjoyable thing and sets off pleasurable things. So you don't want to completely cut it out, but there's ways of doing it. So we're not going to put on body fat and not fucking up your blood markers. Or the old goddamn dog. But yeah, Elvis, I can't stand that motherfucker, dude. I see him, yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, going 2 days a week. What the fuck's that gonna do? Bah, bah. Yeah, fucking lazy ass fucking piece of shit. Getting no goddamn results, just in the fucking way. He's there Tuesdays and Thursdays only because another 5 days a week he's molesting goddamn kids. I'm telling you, I know he's fucking doing it. Number 5, what are the next shows that you will be going to? And then he says 216 forever, goddamn it. Got that right. Fucking Soulfly goddamn canoe, 2 teeth in his mouth, and 216 across his chest, right? Next shows I'm going to. I heard Cardiac Arrest is announced for Cleveland. I think April, end of April. And then it's looking like we're probably going to go to the Chicago Fest in March. Is it Metal Threat or whatever the fuck the name is? The one where Sadistic Intent's playing, Sinister, Morgul. Morgul's the number one I'm looking forward to. We're probably going that. We have our Airbnb already fucking booked. Single room that we were able to get kind of close by. And that books look good going. I got to contact, was it Paul Dunsky that runs it? And I'm pretty sure he orders from us all the time. I see a Paul Dunsky from Illinois. I'm assuming there's not 2 Paul Dunskys in Illinois. See what the fucking deal is. Do I got to buy tickets? I'm technically working the thing. Easy E set it up. He wants the event. So it's looking like it's going to be me, Easy E there, and Lindsay. So I was like, so do I need to buy a ticket? Do I get passes because I'm vending? And I was like, I also like to contact him too, because I was like, I would like to get something if I can, contacting some of these bands. Like, imagine this. Interviews with, who I'd like to interview is Sadistic Intent, the Cortez brothers for sure. Get the 2 of them in there. Morgul will be great. Don't know how their English is. I know nothing about the guys. They're the best English. What are you talking about? No, they're the best English in the world. Okay, I'm just saying. I never met the guys, never heard their voices, don't even know names. I'm just saying. I don't know. AAD or Odd or however the fuck you say his name from Sinister. However, he's questionable too. I met him in 1999. Had him sign my Bastard Saint CD and I think one other thing, all that I had at the time, 14 years old. His English was he spoke very little English at the time. This is 24 years ago. Maybe he's spruced up on it and he's fucking fluent as a motherfucker. Maybe he speaks better English than my dumbass. I don't fucking know. But it'd be cool to get a fist bump, a photo, maybe my goddamn Diabolical Summoning across the sticks picture disc signed by him. Get some silver Sharpie on there, goddammit. That'd be sweet as fuck, right? An interview would be great, but again, I don't know how his English is. And then other guys in the band, I could give a fuck less about because he's not even original members, right? So I don't need a fucking interview with them. Bunch of ham and eggers. Nothing against them, just not original members, goddammit. Then who else is playing that I forget about? Cardiac Arrest is, but I probably won't do if I could get interviews set up with these other guys for the tube, for the channel, for you devils, goddammit. I probably won't do Adam from Cardiac Arrest because I'll just let's just wait till Cleveland because otherwise I'm gonna be fucking overwhelmed. Unless everybody tells me to go fuck off. I'm like, hey, Adam, there's a quiet spot over here. Let's do this. Who else is Cyanide's playing? I asked Scott if we could do an interview there. I think it's one with Scott if Mike wants to jump in too. Although Mike seems to be a little bit more quiet and reserved, which I understand. Fucking sometimes I don't like to talk to a lot of people either. But he seems a little more quiet, reserved, as opposed to Scott's kind of like a goofster like me. Seems like I think a video, me and Scott, I think it'd be a good video. It could be potentially really funny for the channel because he's got a very similar personality to me, just busting balls, likes jokes, fucking around, that type of shit, you know? I asked him in text and he didn't say no, he didn't say yes. He gave me some laughy faces. Yeah, we'll be there. We're playing, of course. All right, well, you didn't really answer my question. So we'll see. That'd be great. And then full disclosure, I never even looked at the list. That's just shit off my memory. I know there's other bands I like. I don't remember who else is fucking playing. So I'll actually have to look at the list too before emailing Paul. But so go, very, very good chance going to that. I mean, it's looking like Arizona. I'm probably not going to be at. Check this shit out. So I was going to, because like I said, don't hold me to it. I was going to go to Phoenix, Arizona next month for the Chrissy and Vader tour, and I want to get a video with them. But look, I'm probably not going to go because there's what's it called? My father-in-law goes to it every year. It's called summer camp or something. It's for baseball. And all the teams go there to practice, right? At that time, March. Dude, they fucking want $1,000 a plane ticket from here to Phoenix. And it's not that I don't have $1,000 a ticket. I do, but I'm like, get fucked, get lost, suck a dick, fucking jump in a goddamn lake. I'm not giving you $1,000 to fly to Phoenix. It's usually like $300. It's only a 3.5 hour. It's like 3 hours and 45 minutes flight. $1,000 a flight in my mind. When I was going to fucking France all the time, it'd be always between $900 and $1,200 from Ohio to fucking France and international. I'm not paying $1,000 to pretty much go down the fucking street. Suck a fucking dick. So it's more on principle. I'm not willing to pay that. I have it. It's just, again, it's like you go to McDonald's. That'll be $45 for that fucking Big Mac. Fuck you. I'm not giving you 45 large for a Big Mac. The fuck? It's that type of principle. So, not going, goddammit. So that kind of sucks. You know, it's a kick in the fucking pants right there because I kind of did want to go to that. Outside that, I think there may be one other show coming, like kind of like months down the road that's coming up that I can't think of that I heard about though that I will go to. Not too much is coming up in Cleveland. I don't know. Like there's a lot of stuff I heard about the Carcass Sacred Right tour, but it's not coming to Cleveland. I heard of a few tours. Carcass Sacred Right, Chrissy and Vader, and there's another one, bigger bands like shit I'm a fan of, but they're all skipping Cleveland. So yeah, because it was a while there, dude. It was fucking probably August all the way until November of last year. Dude, I was going to a show pretty much every other weekend. I'm not going to say every weekend. That'd be a stretch of a statement, but pretty much every other on average. I probably, from August to December, I went to easily 10 shows. And I think it was more than that too for the unplanned ones, kind of the small one-offs that would run off to like Forged and Gore and American Werewolves and stuff. Yeah, I think it was probably about a dozen shows. But yeah, between the Deicide, Merciful Fate, Christian, Macabre, fucking Cannibal. I mean, there was just a ton of shit. And I don't like it when it's that hectic and busy, but you know, I do like a little bit. One a month is good for me, you know what I mean? Because I got shit coming up. Oh, you know, the fest too. Macabre's playing. Macabre is one of my favorite bands to see live. Love Macabre. The songs are super distinguishable live. There is no that's out. What song are we on? You know automatically what song you're on. And I love the talking between songs. The way Corporate Death introduces the serial killers. Always thoroughly enjoyed Macabre. And a video with those guys, I would do it, but I don't know if they would want to or not. I don't know. I get the vibe that kind of like when I hung out with them in the Foundry Cleveland 2019, got my phone on the phone. Me and Lindsay hung out in the basement with them for about an hour. They're cool and shit. I don't know if they'd want to do a video thing. They seem kind of like a little more reserved for it. I don't know. If it came up, but I'd be up for it. I'd definitely be fucking up for it. So they're playing too. So I was like, oh, cool. I mean, I've seen McCobb so many times, but I always enjoy seeing them. So they're on the fest too. So yeah, that's what's coming up. So didn't get to the next video on fucking line, but that's fine. Yasin always takes up the whole goddamn videos. Rate, comments, questions, you know what you do. But it's God boss. Get answer by the morning later. Goddamn it.